Hi there, it's Kevin from RogueDeckBuilder.com here with match number 3 in the standard daily tournament with Junk Midrange. This hand is a keep hand. We have a Overgrown Tomb into an Avacyn Pilgrim into a Borderland Ranger. So, and then we can accelerate from there. Got the Sever for the control aspect. The Vault is nice. The Restoration Angels will be nice to flicker our Borderland Rangers and get some more card advantage. So, Howled Fountain, don't know what we're facing here. Still Glacial Fortress, we haven't seen a third color yet. Not many people only play 2 colors anymore. There's usually a third. We'll grab a Plains and pass the turn. So I do like the group too. This is great versus control. So I know I'm facing some source of control, and it looks like we're facing Bant again. Bant Control, which we already faced in round number 1. So very long, grindy match. And I hate this matchup, but I mean we're at least 50-50. This isn't an unfavorable matchup. It's just a long, grindy match that I hate. So the Grook coming out that turn is awesome because he can't get countered and we can keep him alive. And he really has no way to get rid of him now besides a Detention Sphere. And even some decks don't even play it though. They just rely on Terminus and Supreme Verdict. So yeah, here comes the Restoration Angel Thragtusks combination, which is going to gain him a gazillion life. But we'll bounce back a Borderland to get us some more lands. More lands the merrier with our deck. That's how we can start outpacing him, is with Gavinies and Vaults, which we do draw a Gaviny, which is great. That's the most perfect draw. So I'm trying to figure out what to do here. The best thing, he's tapped out. He can't Restoration Angel again at Thragtusks. The best thing to do against Bant, especially I don't know what version he is, but the Angel Serenity version is you want to get the Thragtusks exiled. You don't want him in the graveyard. You want him gone. That way they can't Angel Serenity bounce him back and back and back and back. So we'll do that. While we have the opportunity here, we'll get rid of the Thragtusks for good. And he plays a Jace here, -2, and he takes a Restoration Angel and Howled Fountain. I think I put a Thragtusk in the other pile, so the Thragtusk is on the bottom, and he gets a Restoration Angel and a Howled Fountain. And he plays a healer, another chump blocker, but we're able at least to, I don't know if I needed to do that, but I did want to kill his Jace. I wanted his Jace gone here. I could have just attacked my Restoration Angel and the other dudes and taken down his Jace, and he would have had to block with, I don't know what he would have blocked with. That probably would have been the better play. But then I couldn't guarantee his Restoration Angel out, but we could have just vaulted the Archangel if he did block with his Restoration Angel. So I don't know. Hindsight is probably a bad play, but yeah, we'll take out his Jace. Leave back blockers to keep up our Garruk. Sometimes here, I don't know if the right play would be to keep generating wolf tokens. Sometimes I like to just kill my own Pilgrim and make him flip, so then I can start using him as a toolbox and grabbing the cards I need. So I do like the Disciple draw too here. So we'll just swing in. I know that my board's going to be cleared pretty soon here, but we'll keep some guys back to block. But I will Death Touch Lifelink here. And he restos the Centaur Healer, so I know he probably doesn't have like a Terminus or a Supreme Verdict. Otherwise, why play the Restoration Angel there? But we do have a blocker for his Restoration Angel. And he's drawn pretty dead too. I mean, he's getting land flooded pretty bad. So card advantage is definitely in our favor. And I'll just keep swinging away at him. And maybe I played that out of sequence again. I should have wolfed and Gavinied, but it's alright. We're not in any danger here. So I don't want to run a Model Worm into a counterspell, so I have to keep it back and I can just Gaviny at the end of turn. And we'll play our own Restoration Angel here so we don't get his last card could be a counterspell. And flicker a Borderland Ranger. So now we have 2 blockers for his Angels to keep our Garruk up. And we see a Borderland Ranger and a Angel Serenity. And we put the Angel Serenity in one pile and the Borderland and Supreme in the other, and he does take the Borderland and Supreme Verdict. But I mean, if he Supreme Verdicts here, we kill off 2 Restoration Angels and a Centaur Healer. He kills off 2 Restoration Angels, a Borderland Ranger, and an Avacyn Pilgrim, so it's pretty even. So we know what's coming, so let's block and keep Garruk alive, and he will Supreme Verdict here. which now we can keep spitting out some more wolf tokens, and this gives us a free reign to cast our Armada Worm. But I'm trying to decide what to do here. But I think I'm just going to go with passing the turn back to him and Gavening at the end of the turn, and that way I can Disciple next turn and get 3 cards and stay on par with his card advantage. So that's what we'll do. And I guess I could Thragtusk here and Borderland Ranger, but we'll just or Disciple Bullets, but we'll just Gavany and Disciple for 4. And then I'm able to kill his Borderland Ranger with my group to flip him. So another Thragtusk, he's gaining his life back, and we will Sever it, get rid of it, so we can Angel Serenity it, because I know they're in the deck, and pump out a Death Touch Wolf, and pass it back to him, and we'll keep Gavening. No use running more cards into Supreme Verdict or Terminus. So same thing, we'll swing into it here. I probably shouldn't attack there into the beast, but we'll just Gavany do some more damage to him, keep whittling him down. And I decide to sack my wolf to go get a Disciple Bullus since my other Disciple died. I was going to get a Restoration Angel if that wasn't the case, but we'll kill off the 5/5 Pilgrim and grab 5 cards. And now he's thinking what to do. Puts out another Thragtusk, so we've gone through at least 2 of them, and one's on the bottom. So, but it did get shuffled in from Borderland Ranger, so I guess it's not technically on the bottom anymore. But we'll Sever that one. And let's see here. So what's severed? 3 Thragtusks are gone. 3 Thragtusks are severed. I have a Sever still in the graveyard, and 2 Planeswalkers out now that he can attack into. So we're in really good shape. This is our game. This is our game to lose. I mean, we're in the commander's seat with so much card advantage and the Gavany and the gazillion tokens. So I'll get rid of his beast here by giving a Death Touch lifelink. We might as well Gavany as well. So he's back down to 17, and he's on actually a pretty fast clock here with Soren able to use his emblem and whatnot. But we'll sack a guy, grab a Thragtusk, and play a Thragtusk. And play another Thragtusk. Puts us up to 50 life. So he's Supreme Verdicts, but it's okay because we got the 2 beasts that now he's dead unless he's got an answer in his hand. So we'll swing in with the beasts and Gavany. But he has an overloaded Cyclonic Rift, which delays inevitable, puts him down to 1 card in hand, and gets his Restoration Angel back, but we decide to O-ring it, get it out of there, and Garruk spit out a token. Oh, I guess we forget to spit out a token. No, we kill his... What did we do? Oh, we killed... I don't even know what we did there, but we had to discard a lot of cards. We'll throw an Armada in here, 1 card in hand, maybe a Supreme Verdict, but we can still, you know, chump out some guys with Garruk, spit out some guys. But it's his 4th Thragtusk, his 4th stall card. And we're still... So we'll sever the last one. Now all his Thragtusks are gone. We don't have to deal with them again. Like I said, this is such an incredibly long, grindy matchup. And we're able to swing in there with the worms and the wolf. And once again, Gavany. And put him down to 4 life, and he can't gain any more life from Thragtusk, so I know that. But he's able to put out a gazillion angels, and that's not going to do anything because Trample with Death Touch from our Vault of Archangel will basically make sure that all of our damage goes through, which we'll do. So that was game number 1. We'll go on to game number 2. And this is an okay hand. It's a keeper. We got a Deathrite Shaman, which really screws up his deck. So we'll keep it and hope that we draw another land here to play our Keyrune, which we do. So we're able to play our Deathrite Shaman and have Keyrune mana up next turn, which we'll throw it out. And I'm not going to attack into Azorius Charm. So he ends up potentially sparing our key rune, fine. We can get it back with our 6 Slime, or just waste a card that could have given him a better target like a Planeswalker. So attacking there because I know he doesn't have a Azorius Charm up with the mana. So we'll take out his green source here with the Acidic Slime, which is awesome. So no Thragtusks next turn, and he's got to draw a green source before he can cast his Thragtusks or Farseeks. So I'm liking our chances here. So I'll attack in. I'm okay with the Acidic Slime going back on top, so I'll attack back into it. And we can Gavin in a turn and exile his Farseek, which put him on a pretty fast clock here. And I'm not worried about our life, so we'll just play everything in a play on tap. Put him down to 10. He still needs a green source before he can cast any of his Thragtusks. But he's able to Supreme Verdict, and I'll exile his land for the hell of it. And now we need something. I don't just want to run my Angel Serenity out there, but I might as well grab a Acidic Slime and a Deathrite Shaman. In case he kills it, then I can kill his green source again. But he does draw a green source, so I know the Thragtusks are going to come, which they do. So I'm going to just Sever it this next turn. And I don't know if that's the right play there to kill our Angel Serenity, but I wanted cards. I wanted card advantage here. But we do end up having to discard a few cards. But we do get our 6 line back to kill that green source. I think that's why we did that play. So we can lock him out of green from future Thragtusks. But anyway, we're going to end up putting out a Borderline Ranger here. Thin out our deck some more. And a Vraska. Kill his Detention Sphere. Might as well. But end of turn he did have a Restoration Angel, which sucks because now Vraska's dead. And he gains more life. So yeah. We'll put out another Deathrite Shaman. And we'll sever off his Restoration Angel. And another Borderline Ranger to thin out our deck. And I didn't want to sever his Thragtusk there because I thought he had another Restoration Angel in hand, and then he just bounces the Thragtusk and I get no value out of it. So, yeah, that's why I just decided to sever his Restoration Angel. So, Supreme Verdict again, that's number 2. But we're able to Restoration Angel in a turn, that we have a blocker for the Beast. And throw out Sorin, put out a dude. And once again, our Gavinies are just going to eventually win us this game if he can stop topping what he needs. But he does have another green source again, and we're unable now to stop him from casting future Thragtusk or even Angel Serenity getting back a Thragtusk. But there's another Thragtusk, and I think the only thing we have exiled from him is a Restoration Angel. So this turn he has no Restoration Angel mana up, so we're gonna get rid of that Thragtusk. We're going to sever it. And just keep pounding away at him. And I decided to sever the Beast. I don't know if that's the right play, but probably not. But it gets rid of future blockers. I want to kind of put him on a clock here. He's dead if he doesn't have an answer to Sorin next turn. But, you know, that Detention Sphere saves him. But we'll attack in here, and he's pretty low here. I guess what I should have done is minus Sorin, and it probably would have been game here. But nope, he's got a Restoration Angel, so it's not. But if I would have minus Sorin there, then he would have traded the Restoration Angel. And wait, he still would have been dead. Yeah. Yep, he still would have been dead. So that was a misplay on my part that ends up costing a few more minutes of my life while this guy top decks another Thragtusk. And forces me to Oblivion Ring it, or Oblivion Ring the Angel, and sever Thragtusk. Is that what we're going to do, or are we going to O-ring it? No, I'm just going to swing into it. Which, he does end up scooping here. Yep, he's dead on board. He can only block one of them. So anyway, long grinding match. As you can see, I was done at 2 minutes and 17 seconds. I was trying to play double games again with my other event, but yeah, that's game number 3. of the daily tournament. Right now I'm 2-1. 2 wins against Bant Control, 1 loss against Jund. This is Kevin from RogueDeckBuilder.com. Thanks for watching.